Can workplaces be happy places? We have all heard of happy place. Isn't it some place in our homes or outside where you get to escape and relax? That little nook in your balcony, that favorite hill station maybe? But what are we escaping from? Work. When we spend on an average a third of our lives working, how wonderful would it be if our workplaces were our collective happy places? A study by BetterUp says that a sense of belonging at a work can contribute to an estimated 56% increase in the performance and 75% decrease in employee sickness. Happiness in isolation can be short-lived, while happiness that stems from belonging to a community that empowers you can be so much more meaningful. The need to belong is hardwired into the human DNA, and workplaces, being big parts of our lives, have the potential to be these beautiful, fulfilling spaces for us. So when we built Suta, we decided it's time to bridge the gap between what we imagine happy places to be and what we imagine workplaces to be. We build a happy workplace, an organized structure within which passion takes the center stage, where caring not just for yourself, but for a community becomes the norm, where heart feels at home in a safe space, where toxicity is shunned. It is utopia, where fairness rules and self-love is precedent. As we grew from a team of 3 people to 130, from 2 weavers to a community of 15,000 plus, we saw something beautiful happen. We saw that when you look beyond yourself and build a happy place for a community, it begins to bring fundamental changes in the way that we function as a society for good. It can pave the way for systemic changes, build a foundation, snowball into something much bigger. Suta has taken root and is slowly branching out and impacting more and more people, becoming a bigger happy place every day. So today, we are here to let you in on 2 things. The what. What makes Suta a happy place? The how. How can you build one too? What makes Suta a happy place? It began with inclusivity. It always does. And we started practicing it through fashion as a medium. We saw fashion as an expression of who we are, of recognizing the all-accepting nature of saris. It began with us saying it out loud to our community that each one of us is beautiful just the way we are. Our core is rooted in bringing tangible positive impact. This is possible through our symbiotic relationship with our weavers and artisans. Their empowerment is our vision. It binds us all, our customers and employees, together and leads us. But also, they empower us equally too. We draw our inspiration from our weavers and artisans. In fact, it was while looking at them craft magic on their loom that we found our hearts beating to the same rhythm. We realized how beautiful workplaces ought to be. Their sense of community, their sense of being who they are unapologetically, their sense of pursuing art within themselves each and every day is what we try to bring to our workplace. Well, in our own context. As for the artisanal communities themselves, technically they had their happy workplaces already. But their challenges was with stability of livelihood. We worked with them to support that aspect. We listened to the specific problems and addressed them, ensured consistent orders, did away with the middlemen, and helped them sustain their own happy workplaces. From day one, we ensured fair policies, consistent work, transparent payment structures, and separate bank accounts for women, which was not the case before in many cases. We improved the infrastructure they were working in,
We worked with the local schools to make their functions seamless. We also started to plant trees. These tree plantation drives we did for the villages, involved weavers in design discussions, and widened the scope.
For our employees, the torchbearer of our collective vision, we became a joyful place right from when they applied to work with us. We hire based on passion and purpose of resumes, biodatas, and CVs. We have a very fluid role where an employee can take up any responsibility or contribute to any area if they find fire in their hearts. For example, our social media manager designed an entire collection for us. Our office boy heads the editing and website uploads. Our customer support manager became our vice president operations. We constantly scrutinize our processes to ensure every employee is heard, seen, and are a part of our conversations. It is amazing how even a small change in the process brings so much change in how employees feel and in turn, how they perform.
This is another example. Since we started having town hall meetings regularly to share our collective progress and reiterate our shared values, there has been a 65% increase in employees stepping up to take on responsibilities voluntarily.
For our customers community, firstly, we see our customers as a part of our workplace. We believe our attitude and interaction with customers affect how the workplace functions. We cut out bullies. We cut out trolls completely. Negativity and judgments and any attitude of pulling anybody down finds a no entry board here. We listen intently and empathetically. And we feed in those input into the way we function. As we are evolving from a sari brand into a lifestyle brand, every step of it comes from the input we take from our customers. What binds all of us together at a happy workplace is valuing each other, loving unconditionally, and constantly empower each other to do what our hearts want.
So, yes, workplaces can be happy places.
Should be happy places.
Now, how does one ensure that? You can build your very own happy workplace too, whether as a leader of a team or as a team member working together with your team lead. Here are our 6 key learnings that could help you in your journey.
1. Defining your vision is the big bang. It sets things in motion. Be clear. Leave potential for the vision to evolve. Go into the details of it versus being very generic about it.
2. Communication makes the word go round. Lucid communication that expresses your intentions and vision is what brings people of the same kind together, lays the ground for a joyful space.
3. Diversity positive is growth positive. Always welcome the unknown with open arms and listen with empathy.
4. Flexible processes work out. Processes without agility becomes counterproductive. Stay agile and on your feet and constantly reevaluate your processes and systems to ensure you're always on track towards your vision and the entire community feels heard and seen.
5. People first. The race is already won. Hold space for human beings to be human beings. Make mistakes. Slow down when necessary. Shine ingenuity when inspired. To bring the best out of people, create structures around people, not the vice versa.
Last but not the least, never stop dreaming, because all it takes is just one dream to change the world
as we know it. Thank you so much.